Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to another episode of Forza Horizon 3. Now, in this Forza Horizon 3 video, we're going to be driving around at night in the Lamborghini Urus. This is a big change from the other episode that you guys just saw, where we were in the S15. Now, as we proceeded to go into a tree, later on in this episode, we will be hitting up the desert, because we're going to do some, we're going to jump some dunes, we're going to hit up some off-roading areas, and then later on, in the second half of this video, we're going to run a Ariel Nomad and see how that goes. We're going to do an event in that, and you guys are going to get to see how wheel spins work in Forza Horizon 3. So, a lot of information in this episode, a lot of stuff that I don't think a lot of people have covered yet, and you guys are all going to see it right here. Now, I actually had set a route out to the desert area, which coincidentally is right by an airport. And what I'm trying to do in this particular video is show you guys a little bit more of give you guys a little bit more of a diverse look at the world, because I don't really see, because I mean, you're going to see everybody is going to post the career mode. Everybody's going to post what you're doing in the career mode. Everybody's going to post the main stuff. And the thing is, I wanted to kind of differentiate myself a little bit from that and show you guys, that was a hell of a jump, but I wanted to show you guys some of the different stuff, the stuff that nobody's really going to show you. And in this video, well, in this episode, I feel like I'm kind of doing a little bit of a decent job of that. So, pretty much now, we're out on the dunes, and I was like, you know what, forget the road, I'm going to jump! Now, it's kind of a shame that I didn't get to come out here in the daytime, because I really did want to. I really wanted to see what these dunes looked like during the day. But we'll see all that soon enough. I mean, it's not like we're not going to see these dunes ever again. I mean, we're going to see them soon, but at least we got to see them at night. So, and by the way, the Lamborghini Urus actually does pretty damn well out on the dunes. I'm surprised. I know for a fact, though, that when that was quite a jump. I know for a fact that when the full game comes out, I'm going to do that jump again with, like, 5 people lined up underneath me so I can jump over them. And it's gonna be badass. It's gonna be amazing. And the thing is, if you look over there, you can actually see the lights on the runway of that airport just hanging out. And it's like you see these lights just kind of glistening at night, and it's just so cool. Like, you see the backfires, everything shows up super well, and it just looks so good. I mean, it's such a jump forward visually. But it takes the gameplay that we all know and love, and it evolves it. It does a really good job of evolving it, too. Everything feels super polished. Now, we're in the Ariel Nomad, getting ready to take on a little bit of a time trial. And, this thing is a riot to drive. It's super fun. It's actually, like, the cool thing about it is that it's got that, rear-wheel drive sports car kind of feel to it, yet in an off-road package. So you've got the off-road body roll to work with, but yet again at the same time, you can still manipulate the rear end like you would a rear-wheel drive sports car. So it's almost Miata-ish to drive, but in a lifted, long-travel suspension, off-road kind of way, I suppose. Not really like an off-road Exocet, although that would be amazing to see in a Forza game someday. But the Ariel Nomad is definitely awesome to see in this game. I love driving it. It's definitely one of the most fun vehicles to drive. I sort of messed up a bit there and may have rolled it over slightly, and then drove off a cliff. So, at that point, I was like, well, we could do some off-roading and maybe get back on the path we originally were going to get on. So, I'm cool with that. So, we had a little bit of an interesting experience, but I think at the end of the day, we ended up getting through it and got back to somewhat of a road. And, well, a dirt track in the middle of, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods in Australia. But you can see just the detail in the woods is absolutely amazing. You got these fallen trees that have fallen down across the road, and it's like, wow, like, holy crap, the detail. Like, oh my god. I know I'm going on and on about the detail, but even when you hit these trees, the way they kind of, crumble apart, they crumble apart in pieces. I mean, it's not like they just kind of, like, poof, like, disappear. They actually, the trees will kind of crumble apart in pieces, and you see, like, pieces of the trees go everywhere. You see different tree limbs come off. You see, it's like the detail is so there, man. It really, really is. And so is, like, the feeling like you're actually in a dense forest. I mean, at a certain point, sometimes in certain games, the woods, kind of like when you're driving through the woods, it feels like, oh, well, this is kind of whatever. The trees all look like they run together. In this, they don't look like that. They really don't. I mean, they don't look like they run together at all, really. I mean, all the trees look to be, they're really tightly packed together, but they look to be individual of one another. They don't ever run together. They don't ever get that that hideous clipping thing going on that a lot of other games do, and it's just so cool to see how much detail they put into the environment. I mean, the cars look amazing, yes, but the environment definitely was a top priority as well, and you can tell that. You can really tell when you look at how these environments have been rendered out. I mean, and it's amazing. Like, it really is amazing to see how these environments got rendered out, and I love seeing that. I really, really do. I mean, look at the waterfall right here. So beautiful, so beautiful. I just cannot get over how absolutely gorgeous this thing is. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Here we can see our first wheel spin. You can see there's cars in there, there's credits in there, different bonuses, so many different things. It's a similar system, but you also get fan rewards as you go up. So you add more fans to your festival, get ready to expand your festival, and you just keep progressing, and it's so much freaking fun. So again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.